Hey everyone, it's Corey. So today I stopped by Ulta and I found this. This was the last one there, but this is the Laura Geller Flawless in a Flash. Essentially, it's a complexion kit. It has, sorry about that glare. It has the Spackle Under Makeup Primer, the Real Deal Concealer, a little Balance-n-Brighten foundation, and a brush. Now, the reason I got this was because I really wanted to try Balance-n-Brighten, which is a powder foundation, but it comes in this little wristlet, which I'm not going to use, but it was $19, $87 value altogether. It comes with this little brush, which I guess I could use as a touch-up brush or as like a blush brush. It's kind of scratchy, so, well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Brushes that come with things aren't always the best, but it comes with Spackle, and full-size Spackle is 2 ounces, this is 1 ounce. Full-size Balance-n-Brighten is a lot bigger than this, and this is the full-size concealer, so that's really cool. I am just going to do my whole complexion using this, and we'll just get started. I'm starting off with a cleansed and moisturized face, and I can't get this foundation out. Got it out. I'm going to start with Spackle. I heard this was a kind of stickier primer, so I'm going to use my hands to, like, push this in. Oh, it's actually kind of wet. Interesting. I'm just going to start right... Let me zoom you in a little bit. I'm just going to start right in my pores. I already have my eyebrows on, by the way. I guess I'll just start in the areas where I get the most oily and then work my way out. Okay, so I'm just going to push this into my face. I find that it's not, like, really changing my complexion at all. Sometimes you'll find that they make you overly matte. Well, not overly, but they'll matte you out, or they'll make you really dewy. This one just seemed to sink into the skin really well. And it's pretty much all absorbed, it feels. It's a little bit not on my nose, but... Okay. So this kind of just feels like a moisturizer. I mean, it's all off of the back of my hand. And now we'll go into the Real Deal Concealer. And oh my god, I'm kind of scared of this stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen reviews that say it's like really it's really thick. It's like a mousse, kind of like a thick mousse type consistency. And this color is a little warm, but it's pretty much the exact same shade as my skin. Oh, can you see that? How it's kind of like thicker? So I'm just going to flatten this out on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use this under my eyes. I don't have very bad eye bags or circles or anything though, so... Ooh, that's really high coverage. Do you see that? I really didn't use that much either. And I think I'm going to use my fingers to blend this out. I usually use like a little brush, but I guess I'll use my fingers this time. My mirror is over here, so I'm sorry if I'm, like, not looking at you. But is that uncomfortable? Like, if I look at you while I'm, like, tapping my under eyes, like, is that funny? This is really high coverage. And I'm not one who does that whole triangle thing, so I don't really want to drag it all that far down. But I may have to. I'm gonna, like, drag it over my nose. Oh my god. This looks better in real life than it does on the camera. Like, it looks like I have, kind of like sunglass lines. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna drag this over my eyelid as well. I'm trying to just pat it in, but it's really not blending very well if I just pat it, so I am going to, like, swipe it a bit too. Oh my god, this looks crazy on camera, but it actually looks pretty good in real life. I thought it was gonna get really thick and, like, turn cream to powder, but it didn't. Let me zoom you out, because this could look better far away. A Monet, pretty from afar, but far from pretty. Okay, I guess I'm dragging it down. Ooh, it popped right into my pore. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have this one pore, or like a broken capillary right here, and it just sunk right into that thing. So that's either the concealer's fault or the primer's fault, I don't really know. But it's about as blended as we're gonna get with this. It actually looks completely fine in real life. It is really high coverage though. I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit more of that, and I'm actually going to pop a little bit off. I have one little breakout right here. and we're just gonna leave it like that. Spot is covered. And that's about as much for like pigmentation that I have. I don't really have like problematic skin, so, or at least anymore. But I'm just gonna wipe this concealer off the back of my hand because I'll smudge it all over the place. This actually looks pretty good. Like, I'm not against it. So this foundation, this was the reason why I bought this kit, and I didn't realize it was like this small. This has 0.06 ounces or 1.8 grams. And this is the color. This kit was in the shade medium, by the way. So here is a swatch of this. I guess you can't even see it, so that could be good. It's right here. But I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs... Oh, I didn't realize that like this label is rubbed off. But I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Face 2 sculpting brush. This is a synthetic buffing brush. And maybe I'm not going to, because this may not fit in there. We're going to try this. Okay, so I'm just pushing it into the product. I have this much on the brush, I don't know. And I'm just gonna do that thing where I just pounce it. I'm honestly not seeing much of a difference right now. Ooh, I should have just done one side of my face. I'm sorry. Should I switch brushes? Would that help? Usually I can tell, like, a difference with powder foundations, like, right off the bat, because I've been really just using powder foundations. But, okay, I'm switching brushes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. flat powder brush, because I use this for all my powder foundations. And I like that the top of it is, all the bristles are black, so I can see, like, the product that is in there. Okay, so I have that much on, and I am just... dabbing this first, and then I will buff it in. It's a good color. I've been wanting to try this, and the shade range is like very limited, so it was either medium or nothing. But this doesn't, I don't know, it actually looks really good on camera, but it's not really doing much. And I'm using a flat brush that should be like packing on at least a good medium coverage out of this. It could just be that it's a light coverage powder. Ooh! Oh, I had an idea, something to do for the next video with this. And I guess the pan is small, so I keep dipping back into it. But, I do kind of like the finish of it. The tone is just slightly off, so I am going to drag it down my neck an itsy bitsy bit just to fizzle out the line on my jaw. You probably can't even tell, like, from camera, but it is just a little bit more neutral than it is pink. So, I know it probably seems like I'm putting a real lot on, but I'm really not. And then right on my pores, I'm just gonna push it in to see if it does anything for pores. Oh, wow. You know how I said that under eye concealer emphasized the pores? This pretty much knocked my pores back in. So that's good. I'm gonna switch brushes again, and this is something that I usually do to set my the center of my face and my T-zone. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. small tapered brush. I've been loving doing this, and this fits really well right in there. Tapping off the excess. I'm just gonna drag this between the brows, on the nose, and like above the eyebrows. So it actually looks really good on camera. I'm gonna pop a little bit right on top of the concealer just so I can set it down. Let me let you guys take a good look at it. Let me know what you think about it. I actually think it looks really good. It looks very, like, velvety. Like, it doesn't look super duper matte, but it's not dewy at all. And even that under eye concealer, I didn't set it, but it's not tacky. It didn't dry down all the way, but it doesn't feel, like, powdery. But I don't think I'm going to set it. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up the rest of my face really quick, and I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. I did like a really low-key face. I just pretty much kept the powder foundation like the main thing to test like the wear time. I did a really strong contour, a pretty intense highlight. I used Dior Amber Diamond for the highlight. I feel like whenever I wear this shirt, I just always use Dior Amber Diamond. I don't really know why, but I do. And for the contour, I just completely used Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. So I used Too Faced Chocolate Soleil for the contour. I contoured here, a little bit on my nose, through my forehead, also dragged the highlight into the contour, through my jawline. But I actually think that this whole kit looks really good. Oh, I actually used this little brush to do my whole contour, like, and I think it worked pretty well. I did like blend it out with a big stippling brush at the end, but I really did like it for like just like chiseling my cheek up. But yeah, I don't think that it's anything. I really do actually kind of like this primer. I was really pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be sticky, but it feels like Makeup Forever original primer. If you know what that feels like, it's kind of like really thin but not watery and like sheer and dewy and like moisturizing. It feels like that. This concealer is crazy. Like, I don't know. I'll keep playing with it. I'm gonna mix it with my moisturizer one day, like a little bit of it, and see how it works as like an all-over like tinted foundation supplement. And this powder foundation is nice. It's I love powder foundation, so I'm impartial. This is a really small size though, so it's kind of hard to like work my brushes into it. But I think altogether, I would give this kit a thumbs up. It was $19, and this concealer is $22 as it is. So you get everything for free, plus $3 knocked off of this. So I think that this was an incredible value, and I've never tried Laura Geller, so I was really happy to kind of delve into the brand via Complexion products, because I'm a big Complexion boy. Like, so I think this was like a real good intro to the brand, and I will say that I am impressed. I do like the overall finish. I did mist my whole face using Urban Decay All-Nighter because I just felt like I looked a little bit powdery, but nothing obtrusive. That was my review on the Flawless in a Flash Laura Geller kit, $19 at Ulta. I don't know if it's an Ulta exclusive, but, you know, all these are permanent products. So if you want to take one thing out of this video, then you do that because they're all available. So I hope you guys have a really awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!